When 3.5 million documents detailing Jeffrey Epstein's criminal network were unsealed, the cultural impact was immediate. The volume of paperwork was staggering. The public immediately began hunting through the files for political heavyweights. People fully expected to find names like Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. The records reveal a much stranger coalition, linking the criminal network to world-famous magicians, pop stars, and NASCAR drivers. The problem is how the public reacted to this information. The internet and media treated the leak as a monolith, operating on a very simple assumption. If a celebrity's name appeared on the list, they were actively guilty of participating in a trafficking ring. Treating these legal documents like a massive hit list actively harms the pursuit of justice. It creates a wall of viral misinformation and noise, which only buries the actual predators. To understand these files accurately, we map the celebrities based on their evidence-backed complicity. We break them down into 3 distinct categories: the unknowing, the legitimizers, and the entangled. This framework forces us to focus exactly where the darkest truths hide. Looking at the list this way reveals exactly how Epstein systematically weaponized different types of fame to build and protect his criminal empire. We start with the unknowing. Epstein treated fame as a literal currency. He frequently dropped high-profile names in conversation, entirely without those celebrities knowing about it. Witness testimony reveals that he would explicitly brag to his victims about being friends with Leonardo DiCaprio. He used this tactic to manufacture a false sense of glamour and exclusivity to impress them. This strategy led to massive public misunderstandings upon the list's release. Take the viral internet rumor that professional skateboarder Tony Hawk got married on Epstein's private island. The evidence completely debunks this. An anonymous victim who had been trafficked simply mixed up a luxury hotel in Ireland, where Hawk actually got married, with the island itself. And the photographer at the wedding coincidentally shared the last name Epstein, with zero actual relation. Mere proximity to these files does not equal guilt. Epstein intentionally wrapped himself in the aura of celebrity to lure in young women, turning famous individuals into unwitting tools. Moving up the spectrum, we reach the legitimizers. These are powerful, highly intelligent figures who willingly maintained relationships with Epstein, consciously choosing to look past his criminal convictions. After Epstein was released from prison, filmmaker Woody Allen became a frequent attendee at his dinner parties. When asked why he associated with a convicted predator, Allen easily dismissed Epstein's history. He claimed that as a writer, he simply found Epstein to be an interesting and fascinating character to observe. This behavior extended deep into academia. Renowned philosopher Noam Chomsky maintained a close relationship with Epstein. In exchange for ignoring the convictions, Chomsky received intellectual stimulation and networking access to other high-profile individuals. The documents reveal a shocking detail. Months before Epstein's final arrest in 2019, Chomsky was actively advising him. He provided guidance on how Epstein could handle what they called his putrid press to repair his reputation. While these men may not be guilty of participating in the trafficking, their willful ignorance gave Epstein exactly what he needed. Their continued friendship provided a convicted monster with the ultimate mask: high society normalization. That brings us to the climax of the spectrum: the entangled. The presence of these individuals in the files reveals dark, parallel behaviors and active coordination with Epstein's network. Take New York Giants co-owner Steve Tisch. He frequently exchanged emails with Epstein that centered entirely around the procurement of much younger women. As we see in this recreated email, the two discuss a Ukrainian girl. When Tisch asks questions about her background, Epstein tells him to call instead, stating clearly, "I don't like records of these conversations." Then there is NASCAR driver Brian Vickers. He married Sarah Kellen, a woman explicitly listed in Epstein's 2008 indictment as a co-conspirator and alleged second-in-command. Vickers' connection to Epstein goes beyond his marriage. The files expose romantically graphic emails and a personal Valentine's Day video that Vickers sent directly to Epstein, proving a deeply intimate relationship. But the most extensive connection in this category belongs to illusionist David Copperfield. The Epstein files contained the details of a 2007 FBI investigation into Copperfield. Agents discovered that Copperfield used a highly specific system, training his employees to identify and isolate teenage girls from his audiences, logging their contact information and photos into a dedicated notebook. This evidence proves the file's most dangerous utility, a functional network of powerful men actively coordinating their predatory interests. This is how Epstein's ecosystem actually functioned. He required the unknowing to look glamorous, the legitimizers to look respectable, and the entangled to actually execute his crimes. Yet the public largely ignored this structure. People spend their time obsessing over unverified anomalies, like trying to decode a screenshot of a missed call from Rihanna. Every time we fixate on viral distractions or innocent celebrities, it has a direct cost. It provides a smokescreen for the people who are actively exchanging coded emails and procuring victims. True justice for the victims demands that we look past the glitz of celebrity gossip. We have to read the evidence, clear the noise, and hold the real monsters hiding in plain sight accountable.